We've got some big news on the $2,000 second stimulus check bill and new details on what Mitch McConnell just said about the $2,000 second stimulus check bill. And we'll also cover where things currently stand with the stimulus arrival, the $600 stimulus arrival. Some people have started receiving theirs. If you've gotten your check, your $600 check, let us know in the comment section below. Some people are still waiting. So we're going to clarify for the people who haven't gotten theirs yet. We're going to clarify when you could possibly get yours and what the cutoff date is, and also the information that you have to provide if you haven't provided it, and some of the confusion that people are having right now. We're going to touch up on that in this update. So before we dive in, if this is your first time stopping by this channel, welcome. Consider subscribing now to join this amazing community to stay informed on the latest stimulus updates, economic updates, and financial tips for your financial wellness and success. And as usual, if you support the $2,000 second stimulus check to the people, smash the like button and share this video to help other people find this information quicker. Okay, so what exactly are we seeing from Mitch? Before we dive into Mitch McConnell stuff, let's talk about this $600 check. So according to this report, the IRS is now sending the $600 stimulus checks. Some people received their checks this morning. So the IRS started sending those checks last night. Treasury Secretary Stephen Mnuchin did say that the checks were going out on Tuesday night, and then the paper checks were beginning to get processed on Wednesday today, the 30th of December. So chances are that by the end of this week, a lot of people who have direct deposits, so people who got their first stimulus checks through direct deposits, will see their checks hit the bank account. Like I said, if you've gotten your check, kindly let us know in the comment section below to help other people with the information too. So let's quickly dive into some of these details here with the checks. The checks are going out today, still going out today, and the paper checks will start going out today according to the IRS. And this report from CNET does a good job at kind of highlighting some of the key things or the key questions that people have right now. So the first one here that we're going to tackle is when it comes to payment status. People are confused. A lot of people don't know how to check the payment status. So just like the first time around, if you are worried about your situation or whether or not you get paid this time around, be sure to go to the IRS website and check the Get My Payment tool, and they should show you, you should enter your information for the second round of payments. This should show you if you will be getting the second round of payments. So you should be able to see the status of both your first stimulus check and the second stimulus payment. So you can track your second stimulus check on the IRS Get My Payment tool. So check that out if you have not done so already. There's a lot of scam and fraud going on right now with the unemployment benefits and this stimulus payment. So just watch out and make sure your information is secure as you surf the web. Don't just put in your information on any website that asks for your info for this $600 tool. Just wanted to throw that out there for people who are not that cautious. So moving on, so what about the prepaid debit cards? Some people are going to get the prepaid debit cards, and here's the thing: some people who got the EIP payment card, so the debit card that the IRS sent for the first stimulus checks, some people who got that will still get it again. But the caveat here is there will be some people or a select group of people who got paper checks that will get the EIP cards this time around. So you will likely get the debit cards. Don't be looking out for a check. If you get that in the mail, do not throw it away. That is your stimulus check. That is your stimulus payment. So if you are expecting checks, you may not get a check. According to this report, you will likely be getting the EIP card, and then people who got the EIP cards may get the checks. Some people, not everyone. So a few people may get the paper checks even though they got the prepaid debit cards the first time around. So just wanted to make sure that that is clear and the questions around that stuff is resolved. And let us know in the comment section below if you gotten your EIP debit cards. Those are not supposed to be going out yet. I think those should be going out starting today, so you should be getting them by next week. That is the estimate from the reports out there. So the cutoff date, this is important to know. According to the IRS, the cutoff date for the $900 billion stimulus bill, the one that the president signed that includes the $600 second stimulus check, is January 15th. So January 15 is the date that the IRS and the U.S. Treasury must stop sending the payments. So if you don't receive your full payment, according to this report, if you don't receive your full second stimulus check of $600 or whatever amount you qualify for, if you don't get that by January 15th, you will need to claim all or part of the missing amount when you file your federal tax returns. So it's not the end of the world. I know some people need the cash, but if January 15th comes around, that's roughly a little over 2 weeks from today. So if that date comes around and you haven't gotten your payment yet, all hope is not lost. You will likely be getting claiming that in your federal tax return. So don't panic. Just wanted to make that clear. And you can also claim any money that the IRS owes you from the first round of stimulus payments. For those who are missing the first round of stimulus payments, very few people are still missing their payments. So you can claim that on your taxes this year. Just wanted to throw that out there. Okay, let's quickly dive into what Mitch McConnell said today. So Mitch McConnell, the issue of this $2,000 second stimulus check was brought up today in the Senate, on the Senate floor, and Chuck Schumer brought that up today. And this is what Mitch McConnell said according to this report from Politico. So Politico said Mitch McConnell rejects the standalone stimulus check increase, and he introduced his own bill. I think we've covered this in the previous update. Mitch McConnell introduced his own bill. This is about 16 pages long, and this is all that's included in his bill. And in his bill, he did add in some other provisions, including repealing Section 230 and some other thing about election integrity. So he did add two more things. He tacked two more things onto his bill instead of the standalone stimulus check bill that was passed in the House. So the standalone bill for right now, according to Mitch McConnell, is not a realistic path. So here's exactly what he said, and I quote, according to this report from Politico. So Mitch McConnell said that the Senate will only consider smart targeted aid, not another fire hose of borrowed money that encompasses other people who are doing just fine. So this is interesting. Other people who are doing just fine. I want to hear your thoughts about that in the comment section below. Then he goes on to say, according to this report, the Senate is not going to split apart the three issues that President Trump linked together just because the Democrats are afraid to address two of them. Again, I want to hear your thoughts about this in the comment section below. But right now, it does appear that this bill, according to Mitch McConnell, is not a real. It's probably not going to happen. Even if it happens, it won't be this year. It won't be in 2020. It will likely be delayed if it happens. Bernie Sanders and other top Democrats are pushing for this to happen. And in fact, here's a tweet from one of the Democratic senators. So this is a U.S. senator from Rhode Island, Sheldon Whitehouse, and she's a Democrat. She said, if Georgia gives us a majority, we will pass the $2,000 promptly next year. So like I said, this may happen next year. It may not happen. The $2,000 may never happen this year. It all depends on how the Georgia election, what the outcome of that is. But I'll let you decide for yourself or think. I'm just giving you the information. You can make up the facts here. This is all he say, she say at this point. Pointing fingers, blaming people. But the fact is, a lot of Democrats are not happy with what Mitch McConnell is pulling right now, and a lot of people are not happy with the move that Mitch McConnell just pulled, adding the other two provisions into this $2,000 stimulus check bill. But I want to know your thoughts in the comment section below. Then she goes on to say, which way is mischievous Mitch going? Of course, through the no $2,000 door. Unless Senate Republicans who claim to want $2,000 stand up to him and pass House bill, this is on them. Remember, some GOP lawmakers have expressed their support for the $2,000 stimulus check bill. But right now, Mitch McConnell's move appears to be a move that's killing the $2,000 standalone bill. And we'll see how that all turns out to be at the end of the day. But for right now, the major updates we have include the new bill from Mitch McConnell and him blocking the standalone bill. Anyways, Before you leave, if this is your first time stopping by this channel, like I said before, welcome. Consider subscribing now. And if you are looking to make some extra money from the comfort of your home, I've got some videos on the helpful and exclusive ways for you to do so from your home. You don't have to leave your house. Be sure to check out the video on the left. And if you are looking to boost your credit score or to increase your credit limit, be sure to check out the video on the right. Be safe and thank you for watching. See you in the next update.